Hey guys, welcome to Tutorial Tuesday. I'm Holly Nicole George, aka the Twister Sister. I love helping artists and hobbyists turn their passions into profitable businesses, just like I did with my love for balloon twisting. So to keep it true to my roots, I like to do free balloon animal tutorial every Tuesday. And this week we are learning this super cute St. Patrick's Day rainbow headband. For this tutorial, you're going to need 4 balloons. These are 160 balloons, which means they're extra small and skinny, so you don't have a giant balloon headband on your head. And I've picked out my rainbow colors. For my rainbow, I'll be using fuchsia, yellow, and this nice turquoise blue. And then for my lucky clovers, I'll be using this nice lime green color. And then you're gonna need a pump and a headband. I've got my special little 160 pump here. This is made by Qualitex and it's got a nice thin tip, fits right into those super skinny balloons. Scissors, of course, always great to have. And then I'm using a 1/2 inch headband. These are just blank headbands, no teeth or anything on them. My favorite are the 1 inch, but 1/2 inch will do if you can't find the 1 inch. So I'm gonna start off with the first little color in my rainbow, the shortest piece, and I'm gonna be using this fuchsia color. It is my favorite. It's made by Qualitex and it's just lovely. Do 2 pinch twists back to back. So little tiny bubble, grab the knot and pull it down and wrap it around your twist. Okay, so we've got a little pinch twist there, and then another one right beside it. A little tiny bubble, fold your balloon over, pull out that bubble, twist it around itself, and you should have a good bit of a tail. So we can attach this to our headband. Headband here. I'm going to attach this directly on top in the middle. That way when you wear the headband, it kind of sits off to the side. So I like to have it beginning right in the middle of the top of the head. So I'm just gonna pull it underneath the headband to attach it and lock it on there. And then we're gonna fold our balloon over and just decide how big you want that first arc of your rainbow to be and make a twist when you get to the other end of it. And we're gonna do 2 pinch twists here so that we can also attach this side to our headband. So there's 1 and 2. Okay, so now I'm going to break off my balloon, then just use the tail to fold your rainbow arc over and use that tail to attach your other side of your rainbow to your headband. Just twist it around those pinch twists so it's nice and secure. Ta-da! Now I'm gonna grab my next color, which is a yellow, and just inflate that a bit. You want it to be big enough to go all the way over the pink color. So I'm going to tie this off and I'm going to attach it right in the same place where this pink goes into my 2 pinch twists. I'm just going to wrap my yellow tail down into those pinch twists as well. So they'll both be coming out of the same area. And then I'm just going to lay the yellow right across the pink. Now before we twist this off, you might think that you want to twist it off like right here. But what I found on rainbows is you want to do each of these, top layers, you want to twist them off a little bit shorter than you think that you'd need to. It's always better to have your balloons on a rainbow be too tight because you can always stretch them to make them longer if you need to. But if they're too big, you can't really shrink them back up and then you'll have gaps in between your colors, which we don't want. So it's better to side on the shorter side and then go ahead and break off your balloon. Let the air out here, and I'm just gonna pull this nice and tight right over on top of my pink, and we're gonna wrap that yellow tail down into those pink pinch twists and just get it secured in there. Okay, so now we've got the first 2 layers of our rainbow. I recommend sticking with just 3 layers on these. When you start to do 4, it's just a little much. 3 looks nice, and it's also pretty fast for if you're at a restaurant or something. So I'm using, this is another favorite, this pretty bluish turquoise color. It's almost like a Tiffany blue. So I'm gonna inflate that. And of course, links are in the description to where you can get all the supplies that you've seen me using today. So just like we did with our yellow, we're gonna attach our blue sort of in the same area. So right off on the side of our yellow balloon, we're going to just wrap in our blue, and it's gonna come up and over our yellow. Okay, and just like before, when we get over to the end here, you want to twist this off shorter than where you think, maybe about an inch from hitting this bottom here. Okay, and then I'm going to let the air out of the rest of that. And then we're just going to pull this nice and tight up over the top, and then pull it down around our pinch twist on the base. Now, if you've lost some of your arc shape, you can always kind of scoot these bases on either side together. Now, it's a little bit ugly down here. We've got pinch twist and little scrap pieces sticking out. So this is where I like to add 2 lucky clover. I guess they're not really the lucky ones because they're only gonna have 3 leaves, but 2 green clovers to either side of our rainbow. Now, if you're not doing a St. Patrick's Day theme, you could add just some puffy clouds on either side, unicorns, whatever you think would look cute. Since it's gonna be St. Patrick's Day in just a few more days, we're doing clovers. So I'm gonna take a green 160, and we're just gonna inflate it a little bit. Tie that off. And I'm just gonna do 3 small loops. So fold your balloon over, grab the knot, and twist it in. Pull that through to lock that loop in place. Do it again 2 more times. 2 loops and 3 nice little loops. So that's gonna be our little clover. And I like to put a pinch twist in the middle just to fill in that middle spot. Give it a little extra character. Okay, so that's gonna be our clover. And then you want to cut off the rest of this, and I'm gonna use my scissors, because with the rest of this, we actually have enough to do another clover. So I'm just gonna cut off out here. Grab your headband with your rainbow on it and your clover, and we're just gonna put the clovers on either side of our rainbow bases to cover up the ugly parts. So we're gonna take the long tail, not too tight, because then it'll kind of push the rainbow back. So you don't really want to pull this super tight. You just want to, you know, it's snug, but just kind of attach it so it's not going to come off, but it's not going to like push your layers of your rainbow out of place. Okay? And then if you got any pieces still sticking out, just push them into the back to hide them and position your clover so it covers up any ugly bits. Isn't that so cute? So let's do the other clover. So I've got the other half of my 160 here. I'm just gonna reuse it, inflate that a bit. We're gonna do our 3 loops. 1, 2, and 3. Just like that, and now we're gonna do the little pinch twist in the middle. To really finish it off. Okay, so I've got just enough balloon back here. I'm just going to pop a little hole in the end, let the air out, and we're gonna attach this to the other side of our rainbow the same way. So just place it in front, bring your tail out the back, wrap it around, don't pull it too tight, just enough to get it on, and wrap it around the pinch twist to secure it. Okay, so once you've rearranged everything so it looks nice, then you are ready to wear it, and these are just like so cute. I'm so happy with how this looks. I love rainbows. I always have ever since I was a little kid. Totally inspired by Lisa Frank, and anything multicolored you can see in my designs. It shows up in my work. And so I'm really excited about this tutorial this week, so I hope you guys like it as well. If you want some more St. Patrick's Day themed designs, check out my video series. It was my very first one that I did my very first DVD on, called Lucky Loons, and there's another really awesome rainbow design in that series that's bigger and can also be turned into like a wand or made as a centerpiece. There's a leprechaun, there's a pot of gold, a hat, some really cool stuff in that Lucky Loon series, so check that out if you haven't already, and if you're looking for more St. Patrick's Day themed designs. This headband goes great with this rainbow balloon dog shirt, which you can also pick up. There's some, should be some thumbnails in YouTube down below the video here that you can just click on. It'll take you straight to where you can get your own balloon animal merch. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more fun balloon related videos, make sure that you subscribe. We put out new videos every week. And of course, we've got the clip art available for this as well. If you're already a working balloon artist, you want to add this to your menus this week for your gigs this weekend. And I think this will be a popular one year round. So definitely one to do a little practicing and make sure you're good and comfortable doing this in front of an audience. So that's it for Tutorial Tuesday. I hope you guys love this as much as I do. I can't wait to see pictures of your rainbow headbands this week. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys back here again next week, same time, same place for another Tutorial Tuesday. Until then, have a great week. Bye-bye.